Yes, indeed, it is true. Rand Paul is throwing missiles at his own Republican colleagues. Yes, indeed, America. Senator Rand Paul called out fellow senators in an ungentlemanly manner, calling them lapdogs for President Obama's foreign policy. In an interview with Fox News on Tuesday morning, the Republican presidential candidate responded to recent criticisms from Lindsey Graham and John McCain, indicating who both expressed concerns over Paul's understanding of foreign policy issues. Now, let's be real. Paul has no foreign policy experience. He doesn't even sit on the Foreign Relations Committee. So he has none whatsoever. And I think, to some, they would call his foreign policy questionable. Now, there's parts of it. Now, I'll be real with you guys, because you know how I am. I'm real. So I think there was one line in his speech that he said, we should be focused with building bridges at home instead of building bridges abroad. And I agree there, right? And I think he's definitely done some shifting in his foreign policy when it comes to military intervention. He sort of moved his way to the right, moved his way towards the war hawks. But clearly it's not enough for Lindsey Graham and John McCain. And so they've said that he's, inexperienced, woefully incompetent, and he just doesn't know anything about foreign policy. He responds by calling them lapdogs for President Obama. And once again, America, like I've said to you in years previous and years before, the Republican Civil War continues to rage. And there's no end in sight. There's no end in sight, because as these Republican candidates try to differentiate themselves from themselves, there's going to be more of this missile throwing, backbiting, keep going, fire, 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 fire in the hatch. Right? That's what's getting ready to go down, America. That is what's getting ready to go down. Brace yourself, fool. Brace yourself. Because they're going to continue to do this. Calling each other lapdogs. And in the meantime, they're definitely throwing their fair share of criticism at Hillary Clinton. But let's just watch them fight themselves. It's like throwing gasoline on a fire and just sitting back and letting it burn. And that's what you're getting with the Republican Party.